I have found the secret life hack to getting Sovereign rank easily. 100% Sona win rate is what you can expect. But Hells, this says 80% win rate. Let me show you what that loss looked like. The only game that I lost. My top laner went AFK. Literally my top laner went AFK and we almost won the game even with an AFK. And funny thing, with the new changes to Wild Rift, if you play Sona like me, I am the best Sona you're ever gonna see. I've never seen anyone play Sona better than me, and I said it with a straight face. Out of 5 games, 4 out of 5 I got S rank and 1 out of 5 I got A rank. Which means even if I lost every single game, you're still not gonna lose any rank. Now, if I wanted to, I could easily just rank up like crazy with Sona, but I don't really care. I have to make videos for other champions. Now, let me tell you about the build and the playstyle. The playstyle was the most important thing. I still have to say, this Sona is weaker than the old Sona. With the old Sona, I had a 70% win rate overall, like across hundreds of games. With the new Sona, only with this build right now, has to get nerfed, by the way. If it doesn't get nerfed, then you can just abuse the hell out of this. With this particular build, you're gonna be able to get a ridiculous win rate if you play it properly. So how does it work? You go Ancient Coin. I mean, you can go Relic Shield, you can go Spectral Sickle. I don't really go Sickle because you can't really bully enemies as much anymore with Sona. Relic Shield is also not really worth it. Just go for Ancient Coin to give you the cooldown reduction. It's better on Sona. After that, you buy Tear of Goddess. You're not gonna finish an item, you just buy Tear of Goddess. Next up, preferably, we're gonna play Sona against high attack damage compositions. Preferably. If you can, pick her into high attack damage compositions. So we go for armor boots. Honestly, every game. You never first pick Sona, you just wanna pick Sona if you're planning to get armor boots. Next up, we finish the Winter's Approach. Or if you notice the enemies have a lot of poking, you're gonna go Harmonic Echo before the Winter's Approach. So these are gonna be your first 2 actual items. And then for the enchantment, you can go for... Where is it? Wait. You can go for... am I blind? You can go Locket. I'm not looking for Locket. I think I'm blind. Oh, here it is. You can go Meteor if your team needs damage, because you can ult the enemy and then Meteor. Only go for this if your team needs damage. Or you go for Stasis. Stasis can be good if the enemies have stuff that's about to one-shot you, so you can Stasis against it. QSS is also playable. This one, actually, the Revival Cup, is also playable. If you go for Harmonic Echo's second item, you can actually go for Revival Cup. It's gonna be quite good. What I generally recommend is Locket. I've had the most success with Locket. Now comes the secretly broken part. This is where the real fun begins. You're gonna build a Frozen Heart. But Hells, how does that make any sense? Why do I build Frozen Heart? Shut up and listen. Let's quickly have a read through what this says. Basic attacks and magic damage caused by you or inflicted upon you will apply stacks of chill. Sona's first ability applies magic damage to 2 enemies. Sona's passive will apply magic damage to an enemy and is a basic attack, so it's a double proc. And your first ability buffs all of your allies' attacks, which, yes, that's right, applies magic damage on an enemy. This means you're going to be able to afflict this attack speed reduction on pretty much everyone instantly when the fight starts. Now you can see how this is giga broken, right? You're going to have a Frozen Heart. Anyone that attacks you, their attack speed is going to get reduced, and anyone you attack is going to get their attack speed reduced too. And your allies will attack enemies. It's going to work as well because you're going to buff their attacks with your first ability. This is why Frozen Heart is the absolute most broken item in this entire list right now. But for some reason, not everyone knows about it yet. I have noticed that in most games, people tend to go for Frozen Heart nowadays. You know, even on Enchanters, because... The hell, my screen just turned off. Even on Enchanters, because people used to only buy this item on tanks back in the days. But you can build it on Enchanters too. And it's even better on Enchanters. That's the ridiculous part. So, next up, make sure you buy an Oblivion Orb as your first, second, or third item, by the way, even before the Winter's Approach and Harmonic Echo, if you need anti-heal. This is one mistake I have made during my games, where I didn't buy anti-heal when I needed it. Make sure you buy it if you need it early on. If you're against a Soraka or something, just buy the anti-heal. Don't finish up the item, just buy it. Like, buy the Oblivion Orb and that's it. It only costs like 900 gold. Spirit Visage is the magic resist item you're gonna buy. If you need magic resist, if the enemies have a lot of magic damage that's hurting you, you're gonna buy Spirit Visage. That's gonna be the game changer for you, because you're giving yourself crazy shields with Winter's Approach, and then this is gonna improve it even more. Next up, If you need even more armor, you can actually buy Thornmail. I don't really recommend Thornmail much, but you can. Armor on Twin Guard is also an item you could get. I actually kind of like Iceborne Gauntlet. It's a funny item, but I kind of like it. Funny thing is, Frozen Heart also synergizes with Winter's Approach because it gives you bonus mana, so the Winter's Approach shield is actually going to be bigger. Also, what I generally do is I get Ardent Sensor last item, or I get a Rabadon's Death Cap just to do more damage and give more shielding. Ardent Sensor, of course, if your teammates have good attack damage champions. But we're talking last item here. You want to get your core items first, which is the Winter's Approach, Harmonic Echo, and Frozen Heart, and then a potential anti-heal. Okay, so about the runes. Very, very important. Glacial Augment. I used to be wrong. I remember when Sona got reworked, and the very first video I made about Sona, I was telling you guys to go for Airy. I didn't have much experience with the new Sona then. I also remember saying Fleet Footwork. And while Airy and Fleet Footwork are not necessarily bad, even Phase Rush is okay, Glacial Augment is unrivaled. Because this, Sona doesn't have an exhaust anymore, right? You cannot exhaust an enemy anymore, you cannot reduce their damage. This can reduce their damage, and this is gonna be your way to reduce their damage. It's only 12%, it's not gonna be like 60, 70% like the old Sona. But at least with this, you can sort of avoid assassins one-shotting you. If an assassin jumps on you, you stun them, Glacial Augment reduces their damage by 12%. It's something, right? It's something. And see, the beauty is, this is the real beauty. Everything is connected with this build. You're gonna create an icy zone, and the slow is 1.5% of your bonus health plus 20. Now the good thing is, you're gonna have some bonus health with this build. Some of these items are gonna give you bonus health. As you can see, it's not gonna be a whole lot, but it's something like, 150, and then add to it, it's 500 bonus health. So you're gonna have 7.5% more slowing. And in the later stages, it's gonna be even more potentially with another item. So it just synergizes really, really well with the Glacial Augment. Here we go for the precision tree. Again, it's mainly about staying alive. You're playing Sona a completely different way than before. I want you guys to completely ignore what I used to say about Sona. We're already 7 minutes into the video. What am I doing? You go for Nullifying Orb here. Not Courage of the Colossus, because you don't necessarily want a shield when you stun the enemy, you just want a shield when the enemy is about to take you down. So make sure you go for Nullifying Orb. Also, don't go Font of Life, you just want to be tanky. Next up we go for Bone Plating, just again, so you don't get one shot. Of course, don't go Second Wind, you don't need it. Loyalty is useless, just go Bone Plating. And here we go for Revitalize. You're still going to be shielding your allies and whatnot, so this is going to help you do even more. You can go Overgrowth or whatever, but Revitalize is just a lot better. And here we go for Mana Flow Band to get you through the early game, and mainly also to give you more shielding with the Winter's Approach. Like, it's just gonna buff the shielding, because you're constantly getting the shield. So it's gonna be really, really good. Here we go for Heal and Flash. Don't go Ignite. You're not really a damage dealer. Just go for Heal to save your allies even better. So that's it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Let me set the screen correctly. 1 second. Let me get into the game. Is everything looking good? Yeah, so this is oh, I got an important message. Why do I have to get an important message? Okay, I'm gonna ignore it. Video right now. It's funny because I know there's gonna be people telling me in the comments that I'm clickbaiting, right? I remember people did that with my old Sona videos as well, until people actually tried my Sona playstyle. And then again, my current playstyle is completely different than before. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm just so good at Sona, I can always win on this champion. I don't know why, even after the rework. And I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna spill all of my secrets, because I don't care, right? Like, I'm a YouTuber, I wanna make good content. I don't wanna keep the secrets to myself. If I wanted to, I can keep the secrets to myself and just play this champion every single game and just... You know, funny thing, I actually used to do that. When I would find like a new broken thing, because I used to care about reaching challenger rank, because, it was very important in the YouTube ecosystem to be challenger, right? So people would say, wow, he's so good. So what I would do is I would find a secret pick that I could just win every single game with. And then I would just spam it, get to challenger, and then I would make a video how I got challenger. And then I'm gonna spill my secrets. That's what I used to do, because honestly, when I make a video about something and it's truly extremely good, a lot of people will pick up on it, because I have a lot of viewers compared to the audience of Wild Rift, which I'm very thankful of course. But what that means is if I make a genuinely good video about a genuinely broken tactic with a champion, a lot of people are going to pick it up, people are going to ban it, and I'm not going to be able to abuse it anymore to reach challenger rank. But then again, I don't really care anymore now. I'm lingering around like Grandmaster with 50 LP or something. I never even really tried to gain rank. It just happened naturally this season. But yeah, if you want to reach Challenger or Sovereign, This is going to be the key to it. Again, I don't know what's going to happen next patch. I don't know the changes or anything. The patch notes should come out very soon. But I'm going to talk to you guys about how you need to play this. But before, I am doing a skin giveaway again. I'm giving away, it was 3 skins this month. And all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video. You guys showed tremendous support in the last video. It seems like the skin giveaways are going to be worth it for me. Because I'm going to have to spend like $50 on the giveaway. You know, it's 3 skins. But the return I'm getting for it is just more support on YouTube, I guess. And you guys are going to be happy with the giveaways. So I suppose it's worth it. So just put down a comment under this video to enter this month's skin giveaway. So let's talk about how to play early game with Sona. Honestly, early game, you're just gonna chill. You're mainly gonna chill. I'm probably dead. I'm gonna try to take her with me. Unfortunately, I didn't, but Ashe did. So what I mean with chill, oh my god, this Ashe is a chat. You are just gonna hit your first ability on maximum range. There are 2 reasons for this, and listen carefully. Number 1 reason, to poke the enemy, obviously. The number 2 reason, and this one is the most important reason to use your first ability. You proc the enemy's bone plating. This is part of the secret of how to win early game with Sona. The enemy's bone plating is going to be useless. You are always going to proc it. So after you proc it, imagine you have a stun ready, right? Because you can see under your HP bar that you have a stun ready. That's when you take a trade. So after, you see like I've procced their bone platings now. I've procced it. Now, if I have a stun or if I want to go all in, we are always going to win it because my Ashe is likely going to have bone plating too. And I am going to have it too if they hadn't procced it yet. So look, I'm trying to do something here because Ashe they don't have bone plating. We're just naturally going to win this fight, right? So this is like the one way you can do something in the early game. Number 2 thing you got to be careful of is, oh, there we go. Look, this is what I mean. Look. Holy moly, they did so much damage. What was I gonna say? If you're against a tank or like an engaged support, you want to be very careful with Sona. If you're against an Alistar, Leona, Thresh, Sona hard counters Thresh by the way, but if you're against engaging supports like that, you don't want to stun aggressively, you want to stun passively. After their support engages, it would be best if they engage under the turret, thinking they can just kill your teammate. That's when you stun them under the turret and click on your summoner spell, the heal. So, against engaging type of stuff, so Volibear for example, what I need to do, if I see him, unless of course we can get a free kill, I need to save my stun for him after he engages on my ally. I stun him, with the Glacial Augment I slow him down and he cannot take care of my teammate anymore. This is the type of stuff you need to think about. One more thing early game too, don't use your second ability to heal. But Hells, you're maxing your second ability. How do you tell me to not use it to heal? The new Sona's second ability is extremely weak. It's not as strong as the old Sona. You do not want to spend your mana to just heal. Only use it when your teammate is about to take damage. Or when you are about to take damage. So like, if this Tristana is about, or if this Janna is about to hit a tornado on me, I can use my second ability. Yeah, we're not gonna win that fight. Unfortunately, I'm just abandoning him in the jungle. I think he may get a little mad, but to be fair, I cannot do anything for him right now. So only use your second ability early on in the game. Yeah, he last picked Evelyn into this. It's his fault. He gets completely hard counted. Only use it as like a bone plating. You can see it as like a bone plating ability. You can just use it when you're about to take damage. That's when you get the proper value out of it, rather than using it to heal, because it doesn't actually heal early game. Early game it only heals for like what, 20-25 HP, and you're spending like 60-70 mana to use it. Obviously it's not worth it, right? You're just gonna run out of mana. I know a lot of you guys that play Sona, but there we go, you see I just proc both bone platings. You often run out of mana, right? And you're wondering how, even if you have Tear of Goddess, how am I running out of mana? That's because you're spamming your second ability. I know you want to be a good support, I know you want to constantly heal up your teammate, be the good support for your teammate, but to be the good support, you gotta have sustainability in your name. Sustainability is not HP, sustainability is mana. So be careful. Don't just spam your abilities. Don't just spam your first ability every single time. Use it with a purpose. Like here, use it with a purpose. I'm having a big engage, right? It's a nice purpose. Now we're about to take damage potentially, so I could use my second ability if they turn on us. You see how I'm gonna buy anti-heal, by the way? Of course this game I'm gonna buy anti-heal, because look at that comp. Volibear heals. Yone will get a Bladed Rune King, he will heal. Tristana is gonna heal because she's gonna get Bloodthirster and Vampirism Boots. Janna has a heal. Obviously, am I gonna get anti-heal though? Maybe this is that one game where I didn't get it when I should have gotten it. Because this game, I need anti-heal immediately. Absolutely immediately I need it. So I wonder if I'm actually gonna get it. You see how I'm not healing him? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna heal him. Because it doesn't make sense. Only now am I healing to shield my entire team. What I'm telling you right now are the basic fundamental things you need to know about Sona. You're not gonna be able to get your 80-90% win rate with what I'm telling you right now. With what I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be able to get to like 50% win rate, maybe 55. Because there's a whole lot more to playing Sona than what I just said. What I said is the bare minimum, basically. This is the bare minimum. I said I'm getting... this game I went Ardent? I think this game I really trusted this Ashe for some reason. And chose to skip the Harmonic Echo and go for Ardent. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is... We're getting dove in again. He's legendary. He's legendary, this guy. By the way, I have 2 games for you guys in this video. The second game is gonna be insane. Okay, you know what? Maybe this game is even crazier than the second game. But all I know is the games are ridiculous with Sona. It's amazing what this champion can do. And also, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. I've noticed both of my channels are performing extremely well. Thank you all so much for that. It really boosts the morale. Because I love making good videos. And again, to be very honest with you, Wild Rift is declining. But to see all the support from you guys, you know, honestly almost brings a tear to my eye. Because it's so... Okay, I may have a tear on my eye. Give me a second. It's so nice. I've been doing YouTube for, what, like 5 years? And to still have an audience. Especially because I do player versus fitness now. You know, I have meetings with people and they just tell me like, I've been watching you for 2 years. I've been watching you for 3 years. I've been watching you for 4 years. I've known you for so long. You know, since I was a kid, I would watch. Oh my god. You know what that does to me? Oh, okay, I shouldn't get emotional. I'm a man. No emotions need to be shown. Now, you know what it does to me? It makes me so happy. I think, genuinely, hearing those words makes me a lot happier than almost anything in life. Honestly. It really does. Like, it really does. Like, you know, claiming a big paycheck makes you happy, of course. Kissing a woman makes you happy. I don't know, like making your parents happy makes you happy. But I noticed hearing from my viewers, you know, hearing them talk about them watching my videos and enjoying them a lot is definitely on par with all of those things that I just mentioned, which is a crazy thing to say, right? Like, you may be wondering, like, what the hell? These other things you said are such massive things, right? Like, imagine making a lot of money, imagine finding the girl you love, imagine, you know, making your parents proud of you. And then me saying that, hearing from my viewers that they say that they really enjoy my videos is on par with that. It really is. It really is, and it's crazy. That's why I just care so much about all of this. Not even necessarily as a job anymore, because I run separate businesses nowadays. It's not really my main job, YouTube, anymore. But I still choose to make like almost 2-3 videos every single day because of the sheer amount of love I have for this passion of making videos. And that's all thanks to you guys being such an amazing community, really. So, funny thing, I'm 0-4 this game. We're absolutely getting destroyed this game. I made a mistake going for Ardent Sensor. And I'm not really afraid to admit that. I wanted to change up the build because I genuinely thought this Ashe was gonna be the best player of this team. Well, it turned out she wasn't. And this mistake, the grave mistake I made, is gonna cost us a lot. Because now we're missing out on Harmonic Echo, which of course gives huge amounts of healing. And Sona needs Harmonic Echo. The old Sona didn't need Harmonic Echo because she healed a lot. But the new Sona, you need to understand the difference between the new and the old Sona. The new Sona doesn't heal as much anymore. She really doesn't. She has more utility, so she can stun more and all of that. But her healing got pretty much cut in half. She doesn't heal a lot anymore. So that's why now you need the Harmonic Echo to be able to provide sustainable healing to your team. Adequate healing, I should say, to your team. That's going to be comparable to the support that Janna provides. So the Ardent Sensor was a terrible item that I went for. I basically went for it because Ashe made one good play early game, and I really thought she was going to carry the game. So I wanted to play around her. Oh, by the way, the reason Frozen Heart is a completely broken item as well is it gives 25 ability haste as well. So your cooldown reductions are going to be ridiculously low. Okay, I could... I'm going to ult Volibear here. Because I don't want... Again, I don't want him to be on my Ashe. That's the main reason. Like, I was playing around this Ashe, right? Like my main playstyle here was to play around the Ashe and keep her alive. Which is exactly what I did, as you can see. I kept the Ashe alive. And with the Ardent Sensor, she was actually able to do a lot of damage in that fight. And definitely win us the fight. There we go, stunning this Tristana, saving the Swain with the second ability as well. Man, Sona is just unbelievable. Truly, truly unbelievable. Even without a Harmonic Echo, I'm just so damn powerful. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But you have to see the second game. Because in the second game, I actually went for my proper build. This is the only game where I didn't go for Harmonic Echo. Oh, stun him, stun him. There we go. He should be dead. Nice, he got silenced as well. I saved the Swain again. My shield saved him from the Ignite. If you didn't see that, just rewind the video and you'll be able to see that how I saved him. Also guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. There's still actually a surprising amount of viewers that are not subscribed to the channel. I think like 50% of my viewers, or maybe 40% are not subscribed yet. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Also remember, I have a second channel, HellsDevil Plus. I upload 1 or 2 videos every single day on HellsDevil Plus. It is Wild Rift content. Look at the amount of stuns, by the way. He just can't move. It's live gameplay on HellsDevil Plus. So if you want to see me play live, not live as in streaming, but live gameplay as in like me being on the phone and giving live commentary while playing the game, check out HellsDevil Plus. Those videos, I have some banger videos coming on HellsDevil Plus. I actually have like 5 collaborated videos with broken support coming on HellsDevil Plus. One of them I uploaded yesterday. And so if you want to see those as well, I know a lot of you guys love broken support. A lot of those videos are going to go on HellsDevil Plus. Most of them actually. You're not going to see that on the main channel a lot. This is a terrible fight. You know why? We gave them all the lethal tempo stacks and everything with the T-Hex. I need to stop that guy in his tracks. I don't remember if we won this game. This game can go anywhere. But the thing is, the later the game gets, the stronger Sona gets. I really want to stop this guy in his tracks, so I'm just stunning him 24/7. Stunning him all the time. Right now again. Can we end? Wait. Can we? If Garen tanks? Oh no, we can't because the base has a shield. Okay, if the base did not have a shield, we could have ended the game, but the base had a shield. Now I'm starting to build Frozen Heart, by the way. This is gonna be the real fun. Where the real fun begins. Because at this point, you're gonna be the most obnoxious champion ever. They can't kill you, and their attack speed is gonna be reduced by so much. It's just... Wait, am I actually dead here? He has lethal tempo stacked up. What is Ashe doing? What is she doing? I'm trying to save her ass. But she dies and now I'm dead too. I should have let her die. See, this was what my mistake was. I should not have played around this Ashe. He's doing his best, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not blaming him, or I really want to make sure I'm not blaming him. It's just my priorities weren't straight. I should have played around my entire team. First of all, Ashe is not the hyper carry type of ADC. You know, Tristana can hyper carry, Jinx can hyper carry. Who else? Actually, Tristana, Jinx, and I think those are really it. Maybe Zeri with an Ardent Sensor, but Tristana and Jinx are definitely the main ADCs that I would actually go an Ardent Sensor with for them to hyper carry the game. Otherwise, you gotta be a little bit careful with the Ardent Sensor, because you're just so invested in this item that you're skipping out on an extremely important item, being the Harmonic Echo. So you gotta be very, very careful doing that. I honestly don't really recommend you to do it, unless you truly know the ADC is just the best player in the world. If you're duo queue with your ADC, for example, and you really know he's about to carry those games, only then you go for Ardent Sensor. But like for a random ADC you meet in ranked, just because they make one good play, of course you're not going to build it. So this game shows you why. If I had a Harmonic Echo, we would have already won this game, by the way. Just so you know. But now it's risky because then again I have Ardent Sensor. It's just really not a good item. Oh, by the way, when you fully stack your Winter's approach, you don't really care about blocking enemies' damage with your second ability anymore. You're just gonna spam your abilities, basically. Of course, there is some way to use it. You know, your third ability for the movement speed. There is some way, but you mainly just want to use your abilities. Don't try to use them correctly. Look at this, by the way. This Ashe is not able to do anything. She killed herself with Volibear's Thornmail. This was truly when I realized that I made a big mistake with my build. This is really, really when I realized it. This is when I really, really realized that it was a major mistake, by the way. Because Ashe just can't kill Volibear. The Thorn Mill outdamaged him. I was talking about something else, but I forgot. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, just spamming your abilities. So you just want to spam your abilities. Don't try to use them at the right time. Don't try to be perfect. Literally just spam your abilities. Honestly, that's what you want to do on Sona late game. Just use them. You're pretty much gonna have infinite mana, so you just want to spam your abilities. Because you want to constantly stun the enemy as well, to provide stunning, and of course to also give you that the Fimble Winter shielding as well. I really don't know how to win this game, to be fair. This Volibear, my Ashe will never be able to kill Volibear. We don't have the tools to kill Volibear. Essentially our strategy this game should be to kill everyone and then to finish off Volibear together. What I need to do before every fight is proc those bone platings. It's more important than you would think actually. Bone plating is an extremely powerful rune. So if you're able to consistently proc it, your team is always going to have like a one rune advantage, which can be the difference between life or death. Especially with a bone plating, which can block hundreds of damage in a single team fight for a single enemy. So you really want to proc that consistently with your first ability. It's always worth the mana investment, always, to proc the bone plating. Blue buff, always get it as well, by the way. Blue buff on Sona is the craziest thing ever. We shouldn't get this, by the way. We shouldn't be getting this. Oh, here's Yone, it's a free kill. Stun him. Yeah, he's free. I should ult there. There we go. Stopping the two tanks from killing my my Evelynn. Look, I'm wasting their time together with the Ashe. Meanwhile, we're killing off their backline. I got Locket. Okay, there is the Locket. There is the heal. I'm using heal to save Evelynn too, and I actually saved her. And I'm using second ability. They finished off the Elder, but we can finish off the game. Ashe is trying to end the game. I'm dying. I'm actually dead, but Ashe should... There we go. You know what? I think Ashe... I'm not sure if this is the right play that Ashe did. Because if the enemies killed us, they would have been able to go back and kill the Ashe. But if the Ashe was with us, we would have won the fight a lot more easily. And then just finish the game. End the game, guys. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that this game before moving on to the second game. Remember, stay in the video. There is another game. There's another game. I healed for 31,000 damage. So let's just go to the second game. This was... Let me see where the hell that second game is, by the way. No, this is the one that we just saw. It was this one. There we go. It was this one. This is... I was against Piku. I remember I was against Piku here. He's a player I play a lot of duo queue with, by the way. Here we go. Here we go. And I think in this game I did go for the harmonic echo. I think I learned from my mistake. Pretty sure I did. Let's take a look. Again, you're really not that strong early on in the game with Sona. Yeah, we just stun him, heal my ally, kill him, nice! We actually won. And with the Sona, with the Jinx movement speed, she's able to escape too. That's really, really nice that we win that. That's first blood going over to us already. They have a few problems in their comp. Leona can ult me and all in me, but I'm tank, so I'm not gonna die. Twisted Fate is a bit more of a problem, to be fair. Because Twisted Fate can stun me and then they can catch me and just perma-CC me. That could be a problem. Again, proccing the bone plating. After I proc it, I use my second ability to tank whatever damage is coming to me. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm putting them. This was a mistake. Ah, never mind. It was not a mistake to use my heal. I used it to, it seems like, to block the Caitlyn damage. I think that was my plan. I'm not gonna kill her. Did I actually run away? Okay, that is so bad. That is so bad dying like that. Can he, I don't think he can kill him. He was actually killing him. This Rengar is doing good. There we go, nice! Rengar got the kill. Very, very nice. You guys want to know what happened yesterday? My PC was not reading my hard disk. So I knew what the issue was. I had to clean the PC. So I took apart the whole PC, I cleaned the whole thing up, and I replugged all my USB cables. Now each different USB port in my PC, like one is better than the other. You have USB 3, USB 2 or whatever, and some of my USB 3 ports for some reason are better than the others. So I plugged my mic in the wrong one. It was a USB 3 port, so it was one of the good ones, but it was just the wrong good one. You know what I mean? So I was recording videos. Like I recorded like 3 videos. I was working for 1.5 hours, and then I noticed, wait a minute, my mic levels are lower than usual. So I was like, okay, let's just check the video, and the mic audio was terrible. Terrible. That's when I swapped around the USBs, and I noticed that was the issue. So 3 videos that I had recorded. One of them was actually a really good Twitch video. Because I remember I made a Twitch video, and Twitch was just horrible. But then I found a new way to play Twitch, and it was extremely good. But I cannot upload the video because the mic was just terrible. Ah, I remember here. I told Rengar, gank us. I will carry, trust. He thought I was trash talking him because I think I remember that in the chat he told me something like, this is just the first rotation. Yeah, first clear. And then I just made clear to him, like, I'm not trash talking. Like, I know, I'm not trash talking. I'm just letting you know what our win condition is. Which is if you gank us, I get fed, I'm gonna carry this whole game. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not flaming. I'm just saying for later. And he actually listened, which is the craziest thing ever. He actually listened. The random teammate, he listened, and he ganked us. And it worked really well. You'll see. You will actually see. I'm 0-2 right now, which is actually really not good. I have no idea why this Jinx thinks she should take this farm. You shouldn't be taking his farm, buddy. Let him farm up. Just come to Arlen. Again, proccing bone plating. Now Caitlyn has no bone plating. So if Rengar all-ins now, she doesn't have bone plating. And she's dead. Look! Oh my god, she didn't die. No. Come on. Okay, there we go. The bone plating actually did make a difference, as you can see. Nice! Heal, 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 heal. Oh, I would have died. Oh, I would have died. Oh my god. That was way too close. I told him, good, this is exactly what we needed. He got 2 of his Rengar passive stacks, which will boost his attack damage. And we just got 2 kills in our lane too. So there it is. Vladimir's, why am I playing 1v2 and is my team losing? He's not 1v2. He just got ganked once and he's complaining. He lost a 1v1 early on as well. You'll see, this guy's gonna die like 9 times, this Vladimir. It's crazy. He was a terrible player. Terrible, terrible player, this guy. Here I'm mid lane. Because the objectives are spawning. I want to be mid to be able to roam around and do stuff. Rengar gets a free Herald. I'm just gonna check if they're taking Dragon. They're not. Instead, they're ganking bot lane. Which is fine. Whoa, why am I lagging? Because we get the Herald for free. But we also lost top lane because of this incompetent Vladimir. See, now that is a problem. That part is a problem. They just get Dragon and they're gonna be able to push bot lane now. The problem is the Vladimir. He's really the main problem. I'm just stopping them in their tracks so they can't kill us, which was really, really good, by the way. Why is the Vladimir complaining? One of those teams. By the way, guys, something else. If you want to improve your health, physical health and well-being, you know, get more muscular, lose a lot of fat. If you don't know, you know, I have a separate thing that I do. Player versus fitness. We coach people to improve their physical well-being. There is a link in the description. You can fill in a form and I'm going to reach out to you, plan a meeting with you, see what we can mean for you. It's essentially personalized coaching. We're going to coach you, turn your life around 180 degrees, tell you what to eat, what to do in the gym, how to sleep better, how to get rid of your addictions that are ruining everything for you, how to get started and stay consistent. All of the difficult things that 90% of us cannot get through, we're going to help you with that and absolutely change your life. We've already changed the lives of dozens of people. We've posted a lot of them on our Instagram too. If you're interested, just look up Player versus Fitness on Instagram, Player vs Fitness. And again, just fill in the form and we'll reach out to you so you can plan a free meeting with me to talk about what this program can mean for you. Trust me, like if you If you're thinking about, you know, finally losing that fat, finally getting the muscle, it doesn't matter how old you are. Well, actually, you have to be above 17 years old to enter. We don't coach very young people because we just don't. Like, we even coach people that are like 40, 50 years old, and they are even getting tremendous results as well. It genuinely changes your life. Check it out if you haven't already. Link is going to be in the description for that. It's actually going to be the top link. Just fill in the form, tell us, you know, how much you weigh, give us your email and etc. And tell us what your goals are. So we can actually explain to you exactly how you would achieve that goal and how long it would take. And the thing is, many people think it takes a lot longer than it actually takes. Most goals can be achieved within 2 or 3 months, which is like getting a six-pack or losing a lot of fat or gaining a lot of muscle. It goes faster than you think because, again, 95% of you guys are not doing the right thing in the gym or not doing the right thing with your diets and whatever. So if you actually start doing the proper thing, you're gonna notice such insane differences super quickly. Vladimir is trolling, by the way. There is a reason that I'm still uploading this game, by the way. Because you're gonna have to see what happens in the later stages of this game. This game is truly gonna show you how beyond broken Sona really is. Again, this Vladimir is just trolling, right? He's very obviously just trolling. No idea why. He's just trolling because he's a Wild Rift player. Oh! No. Oh man, that Graves is pushing though. Ziggs should be able to take care of it. Oh, I need to help them here. It's not enough. It's not enough. Like, I'm not strong enough to carry this game yet. Graves is not a problem for me. He can't kill me. I have armor boots, so he can't kill me. I need to figure out who can carry this game. I mean, of course, I can carry in my own respective way, but we also need damage, right? To actually do the damage. Again, you can see how tanky I am, right? I'm tank Sona. You can see how crazy tanky I am. I'm still alive. I'm actually still alive. All of that and I'm still alive. Everyone in the chat is just complaining, by the way, instead of trying to win the game. It's very funny how people just complain all the time instead of just trying to play the game and actually win the game. Why are they putting so much energy into complaining? Put that energy into winning. Look, I caught the Graves right here. Just kill him for free. You know what? This is still looking like a winnable fight for us. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. The good thing about our comp is we have the damage. We have Ziggs. And we have the proper champion to carry the whole fight. We have Jinx, right? If Jinx gets a single kill or assist, she can go ham on them with her rockets or with whatever. And she can just get kills one after the other. We also have the assassin to kill their backline. And then we have a random Vladimir, which I suppose is also a nice champion to have in your team. But basically, what I'm trying to say is we have good champions. We have like, look at this. We have such a strong composition. We have potential to win this game, even though we're behind. Stun him. Heal my Rengar. Look, you can see this is clearly winnable. Clearly, even though we're so behind. We're so behind that we even have turret bounties, by the way. But you can clearly see this is actually winnable. Definitely winnable. You can see my playstyle as well with this Sona. Remember with the old Sona, I would always tell you guys to stay all the way back in your team and just heal and exhaust the enemy. Now you actually want to be in the front line, which is a hilarious thing to say on Sona. What the hell is Sona doing in the front line, right? Like, what? But yes, you do want to be in the front line because you are tank. You can tank everything. A lot of the enemies are going to use major abilities on you, thinking they're just going to one-shot you. But you're actually just going to waste their abilities because you're so tanky. You are so tanky because you have armor and everything. So they're going to waste a lot. Like, they're going to waste the Leona ultimates. They're going to waste all of the Caitlyn ultimates and everything. You're just not going to die. You're going to likely be able to survive. Of course, if you go 1v5, you're going to die. So you need to do it in a calculative way, right? You're just not just going to go in 1v5. But you're going to go more frontline than normal. There's not a lot of enchanters that you would play like Sona. You just go frontline. You're gonna frontline, you're gonna tank everything, you're gonna make them use all of their abilities, and then, you know, you're gonna do an insane follow-up. You're gonna stun their carry, you're gonna use that big ultimate to slow and stun everyone. You know, you're gonna heal your teammate with your Harmonic Echo, you heal yourself too, of course. It's ridiculous, it's truly ridiculous what you can do with this new Sona. And then you're gonna use your third ability to accelerate your teammates' movement speed, allow them to just have a hard engage. It's All of these things that you're doing that just provide such value. You're being a tank, you're being an enchanter, you're being a utility support, you're being a stunning support, you're being everything. You are everything. Again, this Vladimir, I am everything, but this Vladimir is nothing. He's just, if he goes AFK, it's better for us, because all he's doing is he's stealing farm from us. That's all he's doing. So it would have genuinely been better if this guy just went AFK. So I really hope he actually goes AFK. I mean, of course, the best thing would be if he actually plays the game, but that's unlikely to happen, knowing, you know, the ego of these type of players. The problem is nowadays, rank is very inflated, so a lot of people are high rank that don't deserve to be there. So what's gonna happen is if someone reaches high rank that doesn't deserve to be there, they're gonna get very egotistical. They're gonna have a massive ego, they're gonna, you know, think that everyone is bad except for them. And then you're gonna get this behavior like this guy. It's probably also a very young kid, like 14, 15-year-old kid that just, I don't know, like he just plays like this and thinks he's on top of the world, right? It's very, very likely it's players like this. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was quite toxic as well. Not as bad as this guy where I would just go trolling around. But it's very often these kids that just get very toxic because their hormone levels are changing and whatnot. So it's, you know, it's kind of normal. It's kind of normal you have players like this, I guess, in this ecosystem where they're gonna get inflated ranks. So of course they're gonna get inflated egos as well. It's quite annoying though. It's quite annoying. I tried to stop them from taking Baron. We couldn't. So I did what I could right there. I do have to say though, I am getting stronger and stronger and stronger, so again, there is still potential to win this game. It's like a late game Sona is so powerful with this build. You shouldn't go in. He's just dead. I'm trying to save him with everything, but unfortunately he's just dead. Caitlyn counters Rengar because she can use her third ability when he jumps in. Caitlyn is really, really good into diving champions like Rengar or Lee Sin or something like that. Rengar says FF, you won't win. I'm just saying, do your best, man. I'm just trying to motivate my team. But like, it's not looking too good. What is happening here? Okay. He already used his set. Yeah, he's just dead. This is Vladimir again. Actually? Yeah, okay, he's dead. Again, I'm just trying to stun them. Look, I'm frontlining, you see? Leona uses ult. It doesn't matter because I'm tanky. And this is... And now we win the fight because I gave movement speed to my Jinx. Look! This is exactly what I'm talking about. I give the movement speed to her so she can go ham on them. Every single fight is going to be the same thing. And I want you guys to play Sona like this too. If you go for, especially if you go for the tank build, I don't want you to be in the backline all the time just playing it safe. I'm going to die here, yeah. Just playing it safe all the time. You need to be in their faces. Be in their faces. Make them waste that Leona ultimate. Make them waste all of those important abilities. Make them ignite you. All of this stuff so they don't do it to your teammates. So your teammates are going to have a lot easier of a time to play the game. It's the whole thing with Sona that you do now. Again, I'm trying to be a little bit motivational to my team. You know what's funny? At this stage of the game, I think Vladimir went AFK. I'm not sure if he's trolling now or he went AFK, but he actually went AFK at some point as well. Which is... Again, I don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm just relaying you the information. That at some point he just went AFK. I don't have my frozen heart yet though. Wait, do I? No, I don't, right? Again, I really love that we have a Ziggs. Actually, that's a good engage by Vladimir. That's actually a good engage that he just did, so I'm taking it serious and I'm healing him up and giving him locket and everything. No, he's not AFK. He's playing the game right now. Wait. He's playing the game? He's playing the game. He's not doing that well, but honestly, he's providing pretty decent value right now. Why did Rengar not jump on the Caitlyn? He could have killed her. But look, he's actually playing the game. Now Jinx can maybe carry the whole thing. I'm even giving her a heal to boost her movement speed. And I'm body blocking the Graves so she can kill him. Body blocking the Caitlyn ult too. Again, I'm not gonna die. I'm tanky. I'm fine. Wait a minute. This is looking winnable. I want the F to go on us because I'm just gonna click on my second ability. But he's not stupid, so he's not jumping on us. I need to buy that item when I go back, by the way. It's gonna be a game changer, especially against the Graves and their ADC. Here, I'm telling them, see? You guys do your best, we just win the game. Instead of trolling around all the time. There we go. Seems like it's working. The morale boosting is working. Oh. Oh. He's just trash talking still. He's just still trash talking. Ah, he went AFK. He actually went AFK. As I said, he just went AFK. It seemed to be going well. I think, yeah, he just went AFK. He simply just went AFK. So right now we're 4v5. I'm gonna face check because we don't have a tank. Face checking like this is dangerous though. Even though you're tanky, it is quite dangerous. Oh, I need to lock it. Oh, I barely saved the Jinx. She's barely alive. If she died, we would have just lost the game. Wait, no, wait, TF. Stun him? Oh, that Graves has so much damage now too. A late game Graves is very dangerous. He just one-shot you. Yeah, Elder and Baron. Wait a minute! Oh, he's dead! That's good! No, no, just defend! Why you go in? Just defend! Why is he going in? I used everything to save him. Don't go in, just defend. We have a Ziggs. We have a Ziggs. We can easily defend. It doesn't matter that they got Elder. Oh my god, we killed Graves. That's good. That is worth it. Ardent Sensor will be good this game, because the late game Jinx with Ardent Sensor, if she gets a kill, is absolutely game over. I'm saying we win! We win! Vladimir is AFK. I have no idea if it's AFK or not. I genuinely don't even care anymore. I'm not focused on him. I'm focused on the 4v5, which is potentially winnable. Oh, he's back! He's back! He's chatting. Oh no! I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about my ADC. Give them Locket. Give them Locket. Did I just lose us the game? If I had given Locket to that Jinx, she would have killed Leona and killed the Caitlyn. Did you see what he just did? He body blocked the Caitlyn ultimate and he died. I wouldn't have died from it. I actually entered. I didn't lock it in time. I didn't lock it in time. Are we really gonna lose the game because of my failed locket? If I used it on Jinx, she would have been able to carry that whole... I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not. Oh my god. Why is he waiting in base? Come, you can save the game. He's not AFK. You can save the game. You can save it. Bro. You can save the game. Oh my god. What is that? What is that? We lost. This was the only loss. This was the only loss that I had. Did you see what a tragic game that was? Alright, let's take a look at all the damage and everything. Of course, I got S rating. I mean, I didn't lose any rank this game, as you can see, because that's the secret of this Sona build. You're just not gonna lose any rank, even if you lose. You're just gonna win. That's it. It's completely broken. Did you see how much damage I tanked? I tanked like 45k damage on a Sona, by the way. Come on, type it, type it. Thank you. Alright, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.